Hey guys, my name is Ryan,
My name is Muska.
and welcome to Overwatch Central, and welcome to today's brawl. It's all the tanks. Tanks a lot. I don't know, they have interesting names for each one of the different brawls, and I can never remember them off the top of my head.
Yeah, same here.
It's probably Tanks a lot or something like
It is
that.
Tanks a lot. Yeah, it's Tanks a lot.
Oh, right,
and-
good guessing.
Yeah, and yeah, it's literally the same as the support one except with tank. So you can only have two of each on each team, and it's only tanks, and it's pretty fun. It's the payload, and I think like maybe it's not control maps. I'm not sure. We played payload and capture point, but yeah, it's yeah. Overall, I had a good time, and it was. It's like with any brawl, it's fun to play it a couple first times, but I'm not sure if I liked it as much as I liked the support one, to be completely honest. But overall, it makes for some pretty interesting games. It's very sort of different. It's all much more concise. There's not really any flankers. Like, sure, you can flank with like a D.Va because like mobility and all that, but it's still it's not gonna be sneaky. It's not gonna be very quick. You're not gonna take enemies out quickly like you would with Genji or Tracer.
It's just taking points by brute force at the end
Exactly.
of it, really.
Yeah.
I probably enjoyed it more than the support one. It seemed just a bit more chaotic, and it's always nice to see a team full of tanks as opposed to none at all that's full of Genjis and whatever. So having a big group of tanks is always good. I think the main thing that I got out of it is just how underpowered Winston is at the moment, and it's really sad. I never really sort of felt that he was underpowered. I thought he was a bit sort of disinteresting at times. But against the right team, he can be the difference between winning and losing. And I say this because we've recently done the Winston guide, and
Yeah, situational is definitely a key word there.
yes, when we were going over stuff and I was trying to collect footage just for extra stuff that day, and it was like, I'm struggling to have a good game here because everything seems to be against Winston now. It's interesting to see that Winston still played a lot in the Ghost of Gamers tournaments and stuff like that, because he just doesn't really have any redeeming features at the moment apart from being able to kill Widowmaker and Hanzo easily, very easily.
Yeah, very easily. I definitely think that Winston is very far towards the sort of situational one right now, at least in public games where you can't really coordinate as well either. So a lot of the tanks can kind of, they can kind of lead a team and be a bit kind of independent as well. Whilst Winston is like, he has one job and he has to get that done, and if he doesn't get it done, then I don't know what he's supposed to do really.
Even the versatile Reinhardt felt a bit underpowered in this. It was mostly Zarya and Roadhog who were very good at doing a lot of damage quickly.
Well, I think it comes down to the range though, doesn't it? Because both Zarya and Roadhog have they have quite a few sort of things to work with. Roadhog has his hook and a long range and short range mode on his weapon, and Zarya has the same type of thing, except she can shield as well. So it really changes the game up quite a lot, and I feel like D.Va and Winston are probably the two worst picks here, simply because D.Va can't really absorb much. Like, there aren't really that many projectiles that are being thrown around. So the Zarya orbs, of course, the Reinhardt fire strike, as well as the Roadhog shotgun stuff. But that's it. And it's like, even Zarya,
Yeah,
it's like, sure, she like D.Va can absorb the orbs, but she can't absorb the beam. So I feel like some heroes are just better and worse in this. And Zarya, Roadhog, fun to play, both of them, and definitely better, I'd say, at least. And I think you agree.
Yeah, it's just a shame. I think it just sort of highlighted that for me more than anything. But out of 10, I said 8 for supports last time, and I thought this was better, but it's not a 9 or a 10. So I'd probably say that this... I'm going to downscale everything. It's like World of Warcraft in which one was it? I think it was Cataclysm that everything got downscaled, yeah. I'd say the High Nude one was a 5, this one was a 6, this one was a 7, sorry, and the support one was a 6.
Okay. I still feel like the support one was an 8 for me, and this one is probably closer to a 7 or maybe even 6. And it's mainly because I feel like this one doesn't really have as much replayability, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure why, but there's just something about it that I just didn't enjoy as much, I guess. So yeah, sort of either like a sort of strong 6 or just like a sort of 7, I guess.
Yep, that's all we want to say about the brawl, and there's been an animated short called Alive, which sort of circles around Widowmaker on King's Row, and if you listen to some of the stuff she says on King's Row, it says that she got her finest kill there, so I assume that this story is about that. So that'll be good. That goes out on Sunday on the PlayStation 4 website.
It's gonna be awesome. Like, I'm so excited for it. I don't know why, but I'm more excited for this one than the Winston one. And I think it's because I like the Winston one so much that I now know that the animated shorts are gonna be amazing. So I was maybe a bit skeptical at first because I thought they were gonna be pretty, like, I thought they were gonna be like 2 minutes. But the Winston one was like 8 minutes, right? And this one's probably around the same time, I hope. So it's gonna be enjoyable, and I'm really looking forward to it. So that's, yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. But yeah, is that it for the animated shorts and the brawls and everything?
I think so. We have a really good video going up tomorrow.
Yes.
We kind of sort of brushed it off a little bit. It's been quite silly, but it's quite fun to watch. Yeah, it's a little bit of an April Fool's, but I still think the information in it is good. Yep, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like these videos to keep the brawls coming. We're getting close to the end of them now, I think. And until next time, take care, and we will see you next time.